एक ही बेस सबे हो।
Okay, mute.
Very children.
Mute. Hey, who's that? Hey, mute. What? This is not music class, This is value education class, Everybody put your phone on mute. If you play music, then I'll make you dance. On video only, I'll make you dance. Okay, mute everyone. I'm just waiting for 1 minute for others to join. That's why I switched off my video. I'll switch it on. Just give me 1 minute. I'm waiting. And stop chatting, no chatting. Stop saying hi this, hi that, hi everyone. Don't chat, okay? Just focus on the class. Whose phone is not on mute? We can hear something in background. And there is
Sir, Aminullah.
okay,
Sir,
Aminullah, keep your phone on mute.
Aminullah, sir.
Acha, okay. There is one phone, it's called iPhone. Please change it into your name.
Yeah.
I know. And I'm telling all the classes, when you come on Zoom online, no chatting. Okay? No chatting. Okay, all of you, let us continue. Those who have good network, come on video. Those who don't have good network, leave it. Okay, has everyone come? Okay. Okay. I wanted to see this story, how it is going ahead. These girls are trying to help this dwarf because his beard got stuck there. But you see his bad temper nature. So much temper, so much ego. No. When someone is trying to help you, always be thankful to that person. But you see, in this case, this dwarf, because it was taking time for the girls to release that beard, whatever that beard got stuck, and he was getting angry. He was losing his temper, which is not correct. Are you should be thankful that someone is helping you. Hey, whose phone is not on mute? Aditya, put your phone on mute. Make this habit. When you come to class, see that your phone is mute. Yeah, okay, Aditya. Now it is okay. Khushi, beta, please put your phone on mute, beta. Always.
Saroja's phone also, sir.
Always put your phone on mute. Who else is there? Khushi.
Saroja, sir.
Saroja. Where is Saroja's name on screen? I can't see. Oh, acha. I have to go to next screen.
Sir, connecting, sir.
Okay, connect and then put your phone on mute. Actually, what happens, no? If there are too many people, then the names of students will appear in second screen. But second screen, I can't see here. I have to go to second screen to see. So now I can see. I went to second screen. Okay. Okay, everyone is on mute. Okay. Chalo. Let us, all of you, now look at the book, okay? You know, the way I'm seeing, after finishing this chapter and the next chapter probably will start today, but maybe we'll finish it next class. We'll see how it goes. Okay. So this dwarf is shouting at these girls. These girls are trying to help him, but he's shouting. What were you doing, little fellow? Inquired Fairy. Stupid, inquisitive goose, replied the dwarf. I meant to split the trunk so that I could chop it up for kitchen sticks. Big logs would burn up the small quantity of food we cook. For people like us, do not consume great heaps of food. Why did he say people like us don't consume great heaps of food? Great heaps of food means lots of food. Because he's dwarf, no, these dwarfs are very small people in height. A dwarf's height probably will be 2 feet or 3 feet. And that is why you will notice in circuses, if you have gone to a circus, sometimes these dwarfs join the circus as clowns so that they can make people laugh. So because their height is very small, that is why they can't have too much food. They have little food only. That is why he says that people like us do not consume great heaps of food. Always, please put your phone on mute, beta. Please. Always, can you hear me? Down below in the phone, left side में ना एक MUTE button होगा. Just touch that. उसको touch करने से you will see one red line. It will become mute. Always, are you listening? हो गया mute हो गया. Leave it now. Just leave it. Okay. Guys, nobody touch your mute button. Everybody is on mute. Leave it like that. Nobody touch that. Okay. Where are we now? So the dwarf is continuing saying, the bill hook I had driven in and soon I should have done what I required, but the tool suddenly sprang from the cleft. He's just explaining what happened, okay? Which so quickly shut up again that it caught my handsome white beard, and here I must stop or I cannot set myself free. You stupid pale-faced creatures, you laughed, you. In spite of the dwarf's bad temper, the girls took all possible pains to release the little man. See the heart of these girls. They are such good girls, such beautiful hearts they have, such kind hearts they have. Even after the dwarf is shouting so much at the girls are still trying to help him. They are still trying to, release that beard. So in spite of the dwarf's bad temper, the girls took all possible pains to release the little man, but without avail. The beard could not be moved. It was wedged too tightly. Meaning, even though the girls were trying to release that beard, whatever was stuck, they could not, because it was stuck very badly. And then fairy. Who's fairy? Fairy is who's fairy? Tell me. Who's fairy? Tell one of you.
Angel sister.
Yes, remember? Yes, they are two sisters.
Angel
Angel and
sister.
Fairy.
Angel
Correct.
sister, sir.
Correct. So
Angel sister.
yes. Correct. So
Angel sister.
so Fairy says.
Angel sister.
Yes, Fairy says I will run and get someone else. So Fairy wants to go and get help. Okay. Now see, go to next page, page 8 on top. Again, see the temper of this dwarf. He says, idiot. He calls her idiot. Idiot, cried the dwarf. Who would go and get more people? Already there are too many. Too many. Can't you think of something better? So, dwarf is scolding fairy. Can't you two girls, you two sisters do it? Why you want to go and get someone else? You two should be enough. Why don't you come out with some idea how to help me? This is what dwarf is saying. Now Angel says, remember Angel and Fairy are two sisters. Don't be so impatient. Beta, all of you listen carefully. अब मेरी तरफ देखो. Look at me. हर चैप्टर से ना बहुत कुछ सीखने का है. From every chapter there are lots of things to learn and apply in our lives. Many times you will notice in your own house. Suppose you are feeling hungry and mummy is cooking something in kitchen and you're not able to wait. You're telling mummy fast, I'm feeling very hungry, please jaldi karo, fast. That is being impatient. Have patience. Mummy is cooking for you only. टाइम लगता है ना, ये क्या मैजिक है क्या? Have patience. Sometimes maybe your father or mother said they will buy you some gift or something, and maybe your father has just come from office. Now when he comes from office, he needs to rest little bit, have one chai or something, but you suddenly tell papa, you tell your papa, chal, 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 chal. You said no, you'll buy me a gift, chal, chal, abhi chalo, let's go now only. That is impatient. Let your appa rest little bit, he has just come from work. Let him have a chai or something. Have patience. बच्चे लोग, listen. Patience na is one of the best human qualities. और बहुत लोगों में quality नहीं है. Many people don't have this quality, and that's why they suffer too much. They suffer a lot. It's a beautiful quality, patience. If you have patience, if you can develop this quality of patience, it will always help you in life, in your personal life, in your professional life, in your academic life. It will help you everywhere, and people will appreciate you because it's a beautiful quality, having patience. And so let's go back to story. So angel is telling this dwarf, don't be so impatient. Remember, the opposite of patience is impatience. The opposite of being patient is impatient. Okay, so don't be impatient, always be patient. Have patience. Remember, patience, patience, is a noun, and patient, patient, is an adjective. If I say she's a patient girl, patient is adjective and girl is noun. What is an adjective? In different, there are 8 parts of speech. In that, one part of speech is adjective. What is adjective? Adjective always gives more meaning to a noun or a pronoun. So when I say she's a patient girl, patient is adjective, girl is noun. It says, it means that that girl has lots of patience. If I say he's a patient boy, it means that boy has lot of patience. Now one more thing, listen to me carefully. Don't mix up this patient, P-I-T-I-E-N-T, which is adjective, with another word called patient, which is noun. There is another word called patient, which is noun. That patient is a different meaning. That is to do with sickness. Suppose your family member is in hospital and is admitted in hospital. So in hospital, everybody is a patient except doctors. हॉस्पिटल में जो है मरीज, वो मरीज को क्या बोलते हैं? मरीज इज हिंदी वर्ड और उर्दू वर्ड. इंग्लिश वर्ड इज पेशेंट. Yeah, so that patient is different. They are sick people. Whether it is your family member, my family member, other people's family members, whoever is in the hospital, except the doctors and nurses and other staff, except the staff of the hospital, those who are admitted due to sickness, they're all patients. But that patient is a noun. P-A-T-I-N-T. This patient, if I say she's a patient girl or he's a patient boy, this patient is an adjective. And noun is patience in this case. Where I say, if I tell you develop patience, the Hindi of patience, I don't know the Kannada form, you can check it out later in dictionary. But the Hindi of patience is dheeraj. And a beautiful Hindi word is dhairya. Beautiful quality. Awesome quality. This patience. So angel is telling the dwarf, don't be so impatient. I will try to think. She clapped her hands as if she had discovered a remedy. Remedy means solution. She took out her scissors and in a moment set the dwarf free by cutting off the end of the beard. So what did she do? She got an idea. She had some scissors. So with scissors, she started cutting the edge of the beard of the dwarf. Immediately the dwarf felt that he was free. He seized a sack full of gold that was hidden amongst the tree's roots and lifting it up, grumbled out, "Clumsy creatures!" Again he's scolding. Imagine such, I mean, there is no thankfulness, no gratitude. After he got free also, he's still scolding the girls, calling them clumsy creatures. Clumsy creatures, to cut off a bit of my beautiful beard, of which I was so proud. He's not happy that he's got released. He's still complaining that you cut my beautiful beard up. So, and scolding the girls up. Okay, where are we? Okay. Huh. I leave the cuckoos to pay you for what you did. Saying this, he swung the sack across his shoulder and went off without even casting a glance at the children. Such a ungrateful man. Bache log, all of you look at me. Never be ungrateful. Just like I told you, patience, dheeraj, dhairya, this is a very beautiful quality. One more beautiful quality is gratitude, having a grateful heart. Your mummy is feeding you 3 meals a day with snacks in the evening. It becomes almost four times a day. If you are having food, be thankful. Never complain about food. Mama, what food is this? I don't like this food. There are so many children in the world who are not able to eat. You have no idea. And in this pandemic time, so many fathers and mothers, they've lost their job. And they can't feed their children also properly. They can't pay rent properly. They can't pay other bills also. And if you are fortunate, because that is fortunate, that is lucky. And if you are lucky and fortunate that you're eating 3 times a day, maybe 4 times a day, and your electricity is there, fan is moving, rent has been paid, be thankful. Be thankful to God and be thankful to your parents. Never take things for granted. आप सोच नहीं सकते हो, मैं आपको बोल रहा हूँ, आप सोच नहीं सकते हो, ये जो लास्ट 1.5 साल में, last 1.5 years since this coronavirus came and this COVID and pandemic, last 1.5 years, so many people are suffering. It is not only people who got COVID infection. Of course, they are suffering, that is one thing. But so many people lost their jobs. So many businesses are down. Imagine those migrant workers, these laborers who help in construction work and this work and that work, or in factories and all. They get paid on daily basis. But when construction is closed, factory is closed, everything is closed, they are not getting any payment. How will they eat? They are not able to eat. Try to understand. So many people are suffering right now. And in the middle of that, if you are having 3 meals a day, 4 meals a day, you have electricity running, everything is okay, no problem in the house, be thankful. 2 people you should be thankful to. One is God, one is your parents. Be thankful. Develop an attitude of gratitude. हर समय, you know, this attitude of gratitude मैं सालों साल से लोगों को बोल रहा हूँ. Remember, I am teaching you now. I deal with students, I deal with adults, I deal with everyone. And this developing attitude of gratitude, I tell everyone, have an attitude of gratitude. What is gratitude? Gratitude is thankfulness, being thankful. So always have that attitude of being thankful. Always have attitude of gratitude. I'm thankful that I can have 3 meals a day. I am thankful I have good dresses to wear. I'm thankful that my mummy papa could get the books. Do you know something? There are so many parents who have not been able to get books because they don't have the money. But they will get, they are arranging money, so they will arrange money and then they will get the books, these textbooks. So why I'm giving you these examples is just to show you that you are so fortunate, you're so lucky. And for that, be thankful that you have textbook in front of you. You are studying through textbook. You have food to eat. Your fan is moving on top of your head. Electricity is there. Rent has been paid. Be thankful. सिर्फ अभी के लिए नहीं, lifelong. Your health is good. Be thankful. ये बहुत बड़ा quality है. Okay, always have a thankful heart, always have an attitude of gratitude. Okay, chalo, let us move on. Okay, how much time is left? 20 minutes left. Okay, where are we? So this dwarf, he got that, it is there, no? There was this sack full of gold. He took that sack, put it on his shoulder, and guys, everyone put your phone on mute. He seized that sack of gold, put that sack on his shoulder, and went off. And he was so ungrateful that he went off. He never even looked at the children. He never even looked at the girls to say thank you to them. So such selfish behavior. The moment his beard was free from that thing, he immediately took that sack of gold, put it on his shoulder, and ran away, went off. Even he did not even look back at the girls. He did not even look back and say thank you to the girls. He did not. Such bad attitude. Never have this kind of bad attitude, okay? Okay, one day the poor lady, okay, let us do this fast. One day the poor lady sent her children to the town to purchase cotton, needles, ribbon and tape. The way to the town ran over a common road on which in every direction large masses of rocks were scattered about. The children's attention was soon attracted to a big bird that hovered in the air. They remarked that after circling slowly for a time and gradually getting nearer to the ground, it all of a sudden pounced down amongst a mass of rock. Instantly a heart-rending cry reached their ears, and running quickly to the place, they saw with horror that the eagle had seized their former acquaintance, the dwarf, and was just about to carry him off. The kind children did not hesitate for an instant. They took a firm hold of the little man and strove so stoutly with the eagle for possession of his contemplated prey that after much rough treatment on both sides, the dwarf was left in the hands of the brave little friends and the eagle took to flight. Now, I'm not going to explain every line, but I'm giving you the brief, the summary. What happened? Hey, someone's phone is not on mute. Whose phone is not? Aminullah, phone mute karo beta. Okay. What happened was, see the girls' heart. I'm telling you what beautiful hearts they had. These girls, these two daughters, Angel and Fairy. One day, the poor lady sent her children. Which children? This Angel and Fairy. To purchase some items on the market. Now I'm telling in my own words, okay? As they were going, they saw one bird. What was that bird? It was an eagle. And then after some time, remember I told you dwarf is the height is very small. Maybe 2 feet or 3 feet, very small. So an eagle is very strong, okay? For an eagle to pick the dwarf with a beak, it is not so difficult. So the eagle picked that dwarf and was going to fly away with that dwarf, that later on the eagle will eat that dwarf. But the girls, this Angel and Fairy, they rescued the dwarf again from the clutches of that eagle. Can you imagine what beautiful heart they had? They have this helping attitude. First, they helped the dwarf by releasing the beard. For that also, the dwarf never thanked them. Again, now the dwarf is again in problem. Eagle is trying to fly away with the dwarf. Again, these two girls try to struggle with the eagle and they release the dwarf from the eagle's clutches. This thing, the claws, and they rescue the dwarf again. Let's move on. The setting sun was shining upon the brilliant stones, and their changing hues and sparkling rays caused the children to pause to admire them also. Uh, Beta, everyone on mute. See that I don't have to repeat this, okay? Everybody should be on mute. Why? What are you gazing at? Cried the dwarf at the same time, becoming red with rage. Just, why are you releasing the mute button? All of you, just focus on me and the chapter. Don't touch the mute button. Leave it. It is on mute now. Leave it. Because if you touch no, again it will become unmute. So don't touch. Just leave that button. Chalo, chalo, chalo. Let us finish this. I want you to understand the stupid, crazy, nonsense, bad attitude of this dwarf. Even now he is shouting at them. Let us go to that. Okay, 1 sec. Let's go to previous two line. The setting sun was shining upon the brilliant stones, and their changing hues and sparkling rays caused the children to pause to admire them also. What are you gazing at? Cried the dwarf, at the same time becoming red with rage. And what are you standing there for, making ugly faces? It is probably that he might have proceeded in the same complimentary manner, but suddenly a great growl was heard nearby, and a big black bear joined the party. He cried out. Okay, I'll finish reading it, then I'll explain, okay? He cried out in very evident anguish, "Dear Mr. Bear, forgive me, I pray. I will render to you all my treasure. Just see those precious stones lying there. Grant me my life. What would you do with such an insignificant little fellow? Please let me go." But all of a sudden, they were stopped by a well-known voice that called out, "Angel, fairy, stay. Do not fear. I will accompany you." The bear quickly came towards them, but as he reached their side, suddenly the bear's skin slipped to the ground, and there before them was standing a handsome man, completely garmented in gold. He was a king's son. He thanked Angel. Sometime afterwards, Angel married the prince and Fairy, his brother. They shared between them the enormous treasure which the dwarf had collected in his cave. The old mother spent many happy years with her children. So, what actually happened here? Okay, now I finished reading. Let me explain the last part. Okay. If I start from there, after the girls released the dwarf from the clutches of the eagle, the girl's eyes went on that sack. What sack? He had a sack of gold, no? So the girl's eyes went to that sack of gold, and those shiny gold stones. It started shining a lot because the rays of the sun was falling on that gold, and it was shining. And the dwarf got angry at that also. He started shouting at them. Okay. But then suddenly a big black bear joined the party. A bear came. And then the dwarf says to the bear, "Dear Mr. Bear, forgive me, I pray. I will give you all this gold. Just see all the, what dwarf is saying, bear, don't kill me." It's not written there, I'm saying in one words. "Bear, don't kill me. See all those precious stones, no, gold. You take the gold, but don't kill me." That is the meaning. It says, "Just see those precious stones lying there. Grant me my life. What would you do with such an insignificant little fellow? Please let me go." So bear is requesting the bear, "Don't kill me, don't eat me, leave me. You take the gold. You take the gold." But all of a sudden, they were stopped by a well-known voice that called out, "Angel, fairy, stay, do not fear, I will accompany you." And the bear quickly came toward them. But as he reached their side, suddenly the bear skin slipped to the ground, and there before them was standing a handsome man who was completely garmented in gold. So basically, it was a prince. It was the son of a king, a prince who was in the shape of that bear. And that bear skin fell off, and it was a prince. And what was the ending of the story? The story's ending is very good. That angel married that prince, and fairy, her sister, married the prince's brother. Okay, and they shared between them the enormous treasure, that huge treasure. What treasure? That gold. Okay, they shared the gold amongst themselves, which they had. Yeah, so they shared between them the enormous treasure which the dwarf had collected in his cave, and the old mother spent many happy years with the children. So remember, when the bear came near them, the bear's skin fell off. The bear's skin fell off, and in its place was a beautiful prince. And he was, the textbook says he was completely garmented in gold, and he was a king's son. He thanked Angel. He thanked Angel, and then afterwards, Angel married this prince, and Fairy married his brother, the prince's brother. And whatever gold the dwarf had collected from the cave, this whole, all the prince, the brother, and Angel, and Fairy, and the mother also, they all enjoyed that treasure. And the old mother spent many happy years with her children. Okay, so you will notice down below in that blue this thing, you will see teaching fact. And what does it say? Helping others always keeps you in benefits. Helping others always keeps you in benefits. Why did the bear thank Angel? In the last page on top, it says, he thanked Angel because now the bear has become prince. He's a human being now. Why did now the prince thank Angel? Because Angel and Angel's family helped that bear long time back. You remember?
Yes.
Where the bear, it was winter time, and it was so cold outside, and an Angel and the mother and Angel's sister Fairy, they allowed the bear to come inside the house near the fireplace and warm himself. So they helped the bear so much, no? So now this bear who's become one prince now, he thanks Angel for helping him during those tough times. So helping is very good. It's a very nice habit. Helping others. That's what the blue portion you see. It is written. Helping others always keeps you in benefit. Okay, we'll do one thing. All of you listen. Uh, Zoom will get logged off in 5 minutes. Okay, we'll do one thing. Uh, After Zoom gets logged off, I wanted to join back. I will also join back. And the next chapter, which we were actually supposed to do today, Jasmine's Lucky Day, we will start today, but we will finish next class. Okay? Clear? Got it? Okay. Now let's come back to the story.
Yes, sir.
I want
Yes,
all
sir.
of, okay. Helping
Yes,
others
sir.
always, helping
Yes, sir.
others always keeps you in benefits. Always have a helping attitude. It's very nice, very important. Very good habit, helping people. Suppose you all come to school, you all come to class, and your friend is asking you, I did not understand this subject or this portion. Can you please help me? Help him or her, make him or her understand that portion. If you have understood, if you have understood. Or one boy or girl forgot to get tiffin from house, and you have your tiffin, even before he asks for help, you share your tiffin with him or her. That is also helping. Helping in house. Have you ever thought about helping mommy papa in the house whenever you can help? For example, let's take an example. Suppose all you children and mommy papa, you all are having lunch or dinner outside in dining room or somewhere you are having. So after you all finish your lunch or dinner, usually you will notice mummy is, taking the bartan, the plates back to the kitchen. Help mama, no? Tell mama, mama, I will help you. So you also help mama and take the plates and put it in kitchen. Sometimes you can help mama in keeping house clean. मम्मी is grooming floor, या मम्मी झाड़ू दे रही है कमरे को या जो भी, to keep house clean. You tell mama, mama, you give me that झाड़ू, give me that broom, I will clean it. Help mama. Small things. Look for small things where you can help your own family, your own parents, your own brothers and sisters in the house. And then बाद में when you come to school, and if any friend wants your help, you can help him also. You can help him or her also. But there is a but here. Listen. If a person or a friend asks you to help him or her in something wrong, then don't help. Suppose a boy or a girl is doing something wrong and is asking you to help him or her, then don't help. Say, no, I will not help. I don't do all these wrong things. I will not help. So you should know where to help, where not to help. There is another thing. Listen very carefully, okay? Sometimes a boy or a girl or someone may ask your help about something, but you are not able to help that time because you're very busy. Tell that person, I'm sorry, I can't help now because I'm busy. I'm studying. Always learn how to express your view, your opinion. Very important. Okay, this Zoom is going to get logged off any moment. So let it get logged off, join back, I'll also join back, then we'll continue. And this homework I want you to do, page 9 and 10, 11.
I've done, sir.
This homework you all are finished, huh?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
I
See,
also
sir.
finished, sir.
Okay. Zoom will get disconnected. Join back. I'll also join back.
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Join back. Okay.
Yes, sir.